Well, the plan is set off from Penrith in Cumbria, sailing from Holyhead to Dublin. From Dublin, we're driving right across Ireland with 3 wagons, 15 horses, 1 coach, and about 20 crew. Arrive at Limerick, stay overnight, and then we start the journey. And each day we divide into 5 or 6 stops, roughly between 5-10 miles apart. At each stop we'll change a team, change a driver, change passengers, collect some money, and on we go for 4 days until we reach Dublin.
This programme is brought to you by Cumbrian Homes.
The Bowman family, from Cumbria in the north of England, are more usually known for their participation in the sport of driving trials. George Sr., his brother Robert, and his 2 sons, George Jr. and Barnaby, are most often to be seen displaying their skills, both nationally and internationally, in this demanding activity. And George Sr. has been part of many British medal-winning teams since 1972. However, in September 2009, the Bowman family took their 15 horses across the Irish Sea in a convoy of lorries to recreate the historical Limerick to Dublin coach run and raise money for an extremely worthwhile charity. Barrettstown was founded by Hollywood actor Paul Newman in 1994. And it's an organisation based in the foothills of the Wicklow Mountains in Ireland. Barrettstown improves the lives of children and their families affected by childhood cancer and other serious illness, rebuilding their confidence, trust and self-esteem through therapeutic recreation. The 2 Georges, Robert, Barnaby and a veritable army of grooms and helpers made the 4-day trip in the Molly Malone road coach to rattle buckets for this worthy cause.
It's a real family do. Just talk us through who's
well, I suppose to start at the top, my dad. He'll be coming, mother, Uncle Robert, brother George and myself. George has organised it all. He's been very busy planning routes, driving the route, talking to landlords and places to stop and everything that goes with that, so I'm sure it'll all work out. Each team will probably have about 5 people with them, plus your drivers. And, my girlfriend Tracy's coming over, so it'll be her first coaching trip. I've got Jacko's driving the wagon. I've got Becky and Claire and Tracy. That's just my crew alone. Obviously, you've got to have people to look after the horses because you stop at a stop-off point, take a team of horses out. The team of horses have to be ready in harness to put into the coach and set off, and then the team that were taken out are put on the wagon, cleaned off, and they leapfrog not to the next step but the step after and wait for the coach to arrive there, which then they repeat the process. So the coaching is one of those things. It's great when you're on the coach and you're driving and and being a passenger on the coach. The other flip side of the coin is the logistics and the looking after the horses. And so for anyone who's actually doing that part of it, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, really. So.
Had a ride on the coach there?
Yes, and it's something I enjoyed immensely. And I've often said if I got a choice between driving a Rolls Royce or getting a spinner Rolls Royce, it would be a coach. And I didn't ever think it would happen like this. So I was really delighted. I was born on a farm and I'm quite accustomed to horses. And actually we keep horses just about a mile from here up the road. and we were very involved in show jumping a few years ago. Now, what fascinated me, what we call the riding shotgun. I suppose I would be romantic when I would see those American westerns and the person riding shotgun. So I had that experience today, and obviously I didn't need a gun like they did. So it was memorable, one of the most memorable duties I've done as Deputy Mayor, and I'm delighted to be of assistance.
Quite a lot, yes.
You work with George, do you?
No, I work up in Scotland, but I come down here to do guard for George. My brother had a coach in Somerset called the Harrier, and when I was 16 I left school, and the first job I got was guard on his coach, to blow the coach on. And from then on I've been employed by different people over the years. We did a trip from Edinburgh to London in 1971. It took a week. And several trips from Manchester to Edinburgh on a coach called the Sir Walter Scott, which took 3 days. And we're now doing this lovely trip in Ireland. I've never been to Ireland before, so thoroughly enjoying the trip. I'm dressed here as a guard, which would be normally kept on a road coach to keep the passengers informed and to blow, I say, the coach on to keep while the coach trip went on. Stand and deliver. Here we go.
Stand and deliver. Your money I like. Mobile phones.
Get on here.
Good fun. Yeah. Went well with the road. We didn't hold the traffic up, as I thought we might have done. Because the traffic doesn't bother us, we bother the traffic, you see. But with that hard shoulder thing, it was good because we could keep the traffic coming by us.
Just shortening the holes, shortening the reins just so you have a bit more hold on. Just in case any of those wagons come a bit close to us.
It just gives you a bit more control.
A bit more leverage, yeah. A bit more tracking up.
So you're driving the next stint?
I'm doing the next 2 stints, 15 miles. I'm doing 2 just to take the freshness off them, and then they'll be a lot easier tomorrow. They're very fit. We're doing the competitions all summer, so we need to take a bit of fire off. Thank you, Charles.
No, yeah, I understand. Till they settle down.
I think we're going to have a cup of tea first.
Can you just maybe introduce me to each horse?
I'll do that. This is Flint, he's 8 years old. This is Thomas. Thomas, an 8-year-old Dutch horse. Flint on the near side. They're all Dutch horses. This is Nelson. And this is Kip. This is one of George's horses. And this here is Lowell, known as Madge of Benidorm.
got to pull it in a bit, then cars can get by. Okay, that's fine.